November 21st. Morning, I think. The sky was heavy, like it knew something I did. People everywhere, ribbons, shirts, banners. We looked like flowers growing out of the broken road. I wasn't one of them. Not really. I was just there. Tired. Angry, or maybe curious. Someone kept saying names.
Nomsa, Larato, Zanil, the way you whisper prayers.
5 names. Only 5. But it felt like more. People sang. I clapped, but I didn't know the words. It didn't matter. The sound was enough. Then the music stopped. All at once. The air thickened. I remember the sound of boots. And shields. Police. Or maybe shadows. Someone shouted, "We are peaceful." The voice echoed, too far away. I turned and saw her. The woman in purple. She lifted her sign. She smiled, I think. Then there was that sound, hot, sharp and hollow, like the statue. She fell. But not fast. Slow, like the rain wanted to hold her. People screamed. Or maybe that was me. Flags dropped. The world tilted. I saw purple everywhere, on the ground, on my hands, in the puddles. The color spread like ink. Even the air turned purple. I looked at her face. Her eyes were open. Gaze. There was nothing there. Only rain. I blinked. She was gone. That night, the TV said it was a mistake. A mistake. The screen stayed bright. I thought I saw her reflection in it, just for a second. Standing behind me. When I turned around, there was no one, only the window. And the rain. The next day, I went back. I don't know why. Candles were still burning. Flowers soaked in puddles. A piece of a sign lay in the mud. It said only 2 words, "Stop killing." I picked it up. It felt warm. Too warm. Someone whispered behind me, a voice I knew in the middle of the road. For every woman who couldn't make it home, I turned. No one. Only the sound of the rain. Purple again. It's always the same dream. I stand in the middle of the road. She's there, the woman in the purple dress. But her face keeps changing. Sometimes she looks like Nancy. Sometimes like Ayanda. Sometimes like me. She says something, but I never hear it. Then her mouth opens wider, wider, and the scream comes again. That's when I wake up. Always before she finishes the sentence. A year passed. Or maybe it didn't. Time doesn't move right anymore. People came back to march again.
I stood in the same place. I looked at the same ground.
There was no blood. No stain. Like it never happened. Because when I looked at the crowd, I saw her. The woman in the purple dress. Standing in the front row. Smiling. And then she turned and disappeared into the rain. That's the part one can't explain. The scream. The silence. The rain that won't stop. They said South Africa is among the top 5 countries where women are killed by men. But they never said what happens to those who watch. To those who remember. To those who can stop hearing the sound. Sometimes, when it rains, I go back there. To the same street. To the same puddle. And sometimes, I think I see her reflection looking back at me. They said the police found nothing. But someone keeps leaving purple flowers at my door. Every night. And sometimes, they're wet, even when it hasn't rained.